right, welcome back. This is Ali. This is day 3 of the Funded Trader Challenge. Didn't get a chance to record my recap video for Friday, so I'm doing it here on Saturday. So Friday was not too good. Okay, one of the reasons my US 30 trade that I had set up, I was a little bit over leveraged. Since I've been using this, as you can see here, 1.5 lot size on gold, I just wanted to start doing it the same for US 30. Well, it seems like that was a little bit too big of what I wanted to risk personally. As you can see over here, this 684 and 669 was me opening 2 trades on that one setup. One was my runner and one was going to be my TP1. This was over $1,300, so that was over 1.3% risk. I don't like to have that much risk on the table. Usually I would like to risk a 0.5% to either 1%. Okay, so this was a little bit higher on that loss, which made the day seem worse than what it was. So we ended up losing what was it? I think I added it up here. Yeah, $1,355.10 on Friday, which basically took away all the gains from Monday. Okay, so I think this was it here. Yeah, so 1821 was this trade. So this here had it was a resistance zone that was here. You can't see it now because price had broke it from further back. It was a resistance zone, and I ended up getting into the trade here. All right, on this Renko that closed below the trend. Okay, and you can see it price immediately went against us. Okay, on that US 30 trade, and I opened up 2 positions, so I ended up losing. And it wasn't one of my A+ setups. I guess you can look at it that way, because A+ setup, I like to look at where the zone starts instead of a continuation zone that's already been in place. So that was a loss there. And then on, let's see, go. So that was my only trade on US 30. No, I had one later in the day. Okay, so that gold trade next that we lost, let's see, third, that was gold. Yeah, so I lost $500 on that gold trade. That was around 1853. So let's go to gold real quick. And then that was a buy. All right, so let's take a look here. 1853. Okay. So here was the setup. Let me just see if I can put this on here for you, because obviously the zone is no longer there. But this was the zone, right? Support zone is developed. It bounced right here on this Renko here, and then it broke our trend right here. Okay, so on this particular one, it didn't go up high enough to hit our take profit 1, and it immediately turned against us, as you can see here. All right, so we were looking for a buy, and then price rejected, came back down. So we ended up losing. I ended up losing rather that trade. So no big deal. That was a $500 loss, a 0.5%. That's what I like to see, a 0.5% loss when we do lose, not over 1%. 1% would be usually the max. And these other trades are pretty gold trades were break even. You can see here the 1650, $18. That was pretty much break even on those. The last trade of the day was on US 30. Let's see, that was around 2050. That was a short. Take profit 1 was hit, but not take profit 2. Let's see, 1850. No, I'm sorry, 2050. And that was a buy. So if we go over here, Okay, there we go, right in there. So you can see on this one, price bounced off of the resistance zone. I'm sorry, the support zone here, and then it broke our trend line, as we can see here, and we ended up hitting take profit 1, which is about a $400 profit. And then as soon as my take profit 1 is hit, I automatically bring my stop loss to break even on the runner trade, and that would stop me out for break even on that. So overall, for the day, it pretty bad. We didn't get a chance to recover on this as well. Some of the trades we really didn't get to take as well, just due to I'm working. But sometimes when you're looking at these particular setups, you want to kind of go what a prime setup for you. Okay, and for me, let's see if I can find one here really quick for you. Okay, so prime setup. Let's look on gold here real quick, see if we can. This is here as a prime setup. Okay, we want to see the zone develop, and then the zone develop with another reject off of it immediately, instead of usually one that's like a zone like here that's already been established. Okay, because this is an untested zone. All right, so price hasn't tested it. Here, this is a tested zone. All right, so price has already tested this zone once. All right, so this is like an initial zone entry that I like. All right, so if you look at it here, okay, you look at it here, price, this is the first bounce on that zone. It broke, we trailed it up. Okay, it wasn't a huge gain, but this is a setup that I like to see personally on it. And then you would have been able to make a little bit of profit there. What was that, gold? I don't think I even traded that. Set up around 2037. Oh, 2048. Okay, yeah, buy. Okay, yeah, I did trade this. This was a break even. All right, so at $16.50, $18, that trade was a break even. Then hit the TP that I wanted to initially, and then price came back down, and I just got out the trade on that. But technically, that's what I would like to see set up, as opposed to a setup like here, where the zone has already been established. Not saying these are bad setups, like this one right here. All right, so you can see prices came down. This formed it, a one bounce. This one technically should have hit this zone. Okay, it should have hit this zone before we got into it. You could have taken the risk and got in right there on the system. So that would have been up to me to make that decision. But that's it. Let's take a quick look at Funded Trader, just to kind of see where we're at overall on the account. So we got the Funded Trader stats up. You can see our equity, we're at only $299 over the starting goal of 100,000. So we definitely took a big loss on Friday. And as you can see, our equity curve here shot up as high as we were up about $1,500, $1,521, and now we're only up about $299 roughly. Okay, so definitely a learning lesson. As you can see here, only 0.30 profit on the trade. I mean, sorry, on the account so far. So going into next week, the lesson I want to learn going into it is go ahead and make sure my lot sizes are adjusted properly on that as well. And once I hit a certain goal for the day, usually if I can I'm really trying to hit at least 2% a day. Sometimes it might seem a little of a stretch, but I think what I'm going to do, if I'm at 1%, 1.5% profit for the day, I'm just going to shut it down on that and not try to lose profits. But we're still in a challenge. We still got a long way to go We still got 30 days left in the challenge, so we're good to go on that end. So hopefully next week we can go ahead and have a little bit better stats and get this account in profit big time. So later, guys. Everybody have a good one.